Now this here is my favorite spot in the entire park. This is just up the road from the lodge that I showed you a minute ago. Give you a quick view of the topography there. There's the canyon floors down there where you can't see it through all that brush. And this Weeping Rock here is a hollowed out cliff face where the lots and lots of porous sandstone has accumulated a lot of snowfall and rainwater over the years, and it very slowly lets the water go like a sponge, which means we have hanging gardens of like moss and lichen and such hanging down from here, and also it basically rains here 24/7. I'm risking getting my phone wet showing this to you guys, so I'll try to do this with some prudence. I'll be careful here so I don't slip on a wet stair and kill myself. This is where it's wettest right now. I'd like to emphasize there are no clouds. This is absolutely a dry weather day. It's just all this water is coming from the rock itself. So it's going to get wet here. I'm going to shield the phone so it doesn't get destroyed. I hope the sun doesn't break the camera lens here and make it impossible to see anything, but look at that. That water is coming out of the rock itself. It's porous, it's absorbed a lot of water, and it very slowly lets the water go over several thousand years. This water is incredibly old. It's been in the cliff face for a very, very long time before coming out now. I know you're not seeing much of it, but with the sun backing the water drops there, it's a pretty picturesque sight. I'm getting little drops and drips on my face here. It strikes me as a real head trip of a place. I mean, in essence, it is raining 24/7 here. And I really wonder, like, early peoples, like Native Americans and tribalistic folk and such who would have come here, might have attributed mystical properties to the place, because they wouldn't have understood the science that would have made the water come down from here. This is also a great place to stand on a hot summer day because you can get rained on and get cooled off. There's a long view of the canyon road that we just drove up. It's kind of hard to see. You might be able to see the Virgin River a little bit, but it's, again, at very low points, so yeah, this is cool. I'm just leaving now Weeping Rock. You can barely see it back up there. I wanted to give you a quick view of some of the geography that leads up to this point in the canyon. That gap right there between those two cliff faces is where we'll be driving to next to take a long walk along the Virgin River, which is the primary water feature that follows along the floor of the canyon throughout the whole ways. It eventually goes down to become the Colorado River in the Grand Canyon. This is the Virgin River, in theory. We're about halfway up the canyon here on what's called the West Rim Trail. And the Virgin River that runs through the whole canyon is very, very low. And we have an oddity going on here. Not sure how well it will come out on the video, but you can see the river is higher at one point than it is at another. And so it's causing like a high bar of rocks there to kind of cascade and create a little waterfall where it goes off to rejoin at the end of a sandbar way down there. It's weird. I've never seen the Virgin River this low before. It's, this whole thing would have been just absolutely covered in crashing water every other time that we've been here.